it's Andre with the Eaglesoft Field Guide. Had a request to show one of the most underutilized features in Eaglesoft, which is the InContact tool. So what I want to do is just show you a quick example of how to use InContact, and hopefully you can figure out some ways to use it in your office. So the scenario I'm going to give you is, imagine you wanted to look for all the patients who had a proposed implant, and you want to send anything to them, an email, a letter, or whatever, or you just want to make some phone calls to those people. So most people have already seen me talk about or heard me talk about the Money Finder tool, which is under Activities, Practice Management, and Money Finder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Money Finder in conjunction with InContact. And InContact is honestly that telephone right there on the countertop. So I'm going to come to this after I put some information in there, but you can see when I highlight it, it says InContact. So let's do this. Let's go to Activities. Let's go to Practice Management. Now let's go to Money Finder. All right. And Money Finder is going to be the tool to be able to sort of data sort some people, find some people who fit a criteria. And then what we're going to do is send them to InContact and then start contacting those people from InContact. Now, most people who have talked to me, who've been to my seminars, who've had training with me, know that I'm not a reports person. I don't like printing reports. A printed report is only that good for that day. InContact is almost like a live tool that you can continually use, continually update. So we're going to go to Money Finder. And the scenario I gave you is all those people who we've proposed implants to. So that just means that in their chart, in the odontograph, they have a proposed implant. So I'm going to go to Add, and I'm going to say has a planned service, and the service code is going to be 6010, which is our implant code. Hold on, let me try again. D60. So we're going to do the 6010 code, that one. All right, and I can pick a date range. So, say if I only wanted to see the people who have proposed the service to recently, I could do that. But I'm going to just say everybody because this isn't a real database. So let's just try this. And I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to print the report, but I'm not really going to print it. I'm going to actually export that report to InContact. So if I wanted a paper report, if I wanted to print letters to the patients, if I wanted to print labels to put onto envelopes or something like that, if I wanted to print postcards, laser postcards, etc., etc. So I'm going to send these people to InContact. All right. So let's go OK. All right. And here's the name of the report. So I can call this my implant patients. Implant patients. Done. Now, I know you didn't see anything happen, but all the people who fit that criteria have now gone over into the InContact tool. So I'm going to close out of Money Finder. All right. And then I'm going to click on my telephone down here. All right. And there are the two people who fit the criteria of having a proposed implant. Now, the cool thing here is I've got all the information that I could possibly need in order to get in touch with that patient, because I have their preferred dentist, their preferred hygienist, their home number, their work number, social, all that kind of stuff. Anything I could possibly need to know is here. And remember, most of the time when somebody is listed here, I could also go over here and I can do some other stuff. Like I can edit that patient to be able to find more information about the patient. Because I know one of the questions that always comes up is InContact doesn't have a cell number. Well, I can always go over here to find the cell number. So right click and edit. We'll edit that patient. Everybody's used to the edit patient screen. But from here, I could give the patient a call. Hi, Charles. We're talking. We found a new economical way to do implants, and we wanted to make sure that you knew we had an option for you, and we have financing available, whatever you wanted to tell them. And you can make a note about that. So during this phone call, we talked to Charles about this and whatever, and create a note that actually will go back into the patient's account so that we can see that we made contact with them. And I'm going to actually write a note. Talked to Charles about implant. He wants to wait till 2025. All right. So, and I'm going to put that note right into his account. Let's hit OK. Okay. And I'm going to put that I actually left him, or I actually talked to him. All right. And let's see. We're going to put other, and I am going to hit OK. All right. Now, a couple hours later, I'm ready to call the next patient, but I want to go up here and I want to see, oh, Charles, there's an other message here, but let's go into his account and see what was written about that. All right. And there's the note. Talk to Charles about the implant. He wants to wait until 2025. And you can see it was entered into InContact. So as you make notes in InContact, that information will generate into the patient's account. All right. Now, imagine I talk to him. He says, I'm not interested. I'm not ever going to do this. I had the tooth extract. I mean, I had some other work done. I'm wearing a partial I'm happy with, whatever. So we could hit delete and get him off our list. And now we just have one other person on the list to worry about. All right. So InContact is a fantastic tool. I'm going to delete everybody off of this list so it's a clear list. All right. And I'm going to show you some other things you can do. I can go to Activities, Practice Management, Money Finder. All right. And let's say, show me everybody who is a patient who is not scheduled for a restorative appointment or a preventive appointment. All right. And their next recall date was supposed to be in January. January 01/01/2024. I know I don't have anybody who's going to fit this criteria. I should have done 31st. All right. So imagine I wanted to get a list of all the people who are due in January, but don't have an appointment. And I'm sure I'm going to generate nothing here. All right, and I can preview that report, and it tells me there's nobody here. But that's how you could do that. Send those people to InContact and have somebody start making phone calls. So now we have very targeted list of people who fit a particular criteria who fall into InContact. And through InContact, we can contact them by email, phone call, text, whatever you want to do. But that's how InContact works. It's basically a digital printed report that we can then work, and we can put some notes in there as we work that account. So hopefully that helps. Doc, hopefully that helps you. When you requested it, I want to make sure we get a video of that. So hopefully that helps. And I'm going to put a link to the blog page about the same topic in the show notes. So anything that you guys can think of or any questions you have, make sure you put them in the comment section here. And happy to help.